It's the Go Mike podcast where the mic is golden. This is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul. And today we got the leader of the Passport Bros again, Auston Holleman, ladies and gentlemen. Now, so Auston Holleman has hit the news again, but this time he hit the news in Brazil. And it is funny how this guy has literally, for the past few months, has made a mockery out of Brazilian women as well as American women, all at the same time. He's literally had a 3-month run of total nonsense, and there's a lot of people that was defending this nonsense. Now, I was one of the first people to really point out this guy's BS. There's many people out there that has, but I was early on this and I told you guys about this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and link the video right here. So I'm going to link that video right there. So check that video out once you finish with this video. But we're not going to talk about my previous videos about Auston. We're going to talk about this new situation. Now, Auston Holleman has allegedly been ran out of Brazil and banned. And peep this. It was a woman who ran him out. Isn't that interesting? A Brazilian woman ran Auston Holleman out of Brazil, and he's banned. He can't go back. He's scared to go back. He will never go back. And I think this is karma for all of the bull crap that he spread about all of this, you know? So we're going to check out Auston Holleman's apology video to Brazil. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. Booyah. Alright, so now let's get into it.
There a total of 4 months in the past year. And
he's talking about how he's been in Brazil 4 months. So just to give you a little context.
I am still learning Brazilian culture. The things that I did, I didn't know that they were wrong. I know now. I very well know now.
So the things that you did, you didn't know were wrong. But you had people like me out here telling you how wrong you were. And the response that I got from a lot of you goofy dudes out there, the response that I got was in support of this nonsense that you spread. But let's continue.
And I wanted to apologize for, I guess, moving too comfortably without actually knowing. I should have had a Brazilian man or a Brazilian woman tell me, I should have reviewed with someone from the culture to see if that was fine. But
my dude, you didn't have to review that from anybody from the culture. You had people from your culture telling you that it wasn't cool, that what you're doing is bad. There's no good that's gonna come out of what you're doing. But nah, you had your minions and everybody jumping in the comments, defending you, defending your nonsense, talking about, oh, why y'all worried about where another man this and that, where another man this and that. And then it's not even the point of worrying about what another man is personally doing. It's the fact that he got a lot of these people sitting up watching him. There's a lot of gullible people that will take the information, the skewed information that he's given. They will take that and run with it and think that is how it is. And it's dangerous for an idiot with a large following to be speaking as if he know what's really going on. And I said before, man, this guy is 23. He knows nothing about life at this point. Like, what do you know, dude? What do you know? Your whole life is based around having sex with women. Just think about that. That's your life. That's not life. But let's get back into the video.
No, now. My intent was never to promote sex trafficking, sex tourism, or exploitation of women.
You are a bold-faced liar, Auston Holleman. Your whole niche is all of what you just said. That is what your channel is about. And we're going to show where you are lying after this video is playing. So let's continue with this video.
My original intent, and still my intent, was for men, like I said, that have worked on themselves, that cannot find what they want in their home country, in this case, the United States.
Worked on yourself and cannot find someone in your home country. What other states have you been to, bruh? Like, I understand you're from Dallas, but what other states in the United States have you been to for you to even say that? Like, have you toured all 50 states and partied in all 50 states with women of every state? No. No. You know why you're going to Brazil to have relationships with women. You know why? Because it's low-hanging fruit to you. You feel more confident going over there talking to women because you feel like you're above them. So you put yourself on the pedestal, and you may have better luck down there because you probably don't really know it, but you probably have more confidence when you're down there. And that's what you lack when you're in the States, because you look at these women in the States and you are automatically intimidated. I said before, I bet you women probably are interested in Auston until he opens his mouth. And that's what kills it. But let's continue with the video.
My message was that, hey, women in Brazil still appreciate and will still value the work that you've done on yourself, and you'll find a fulfilling relationship in this country.
So you can't find that in the United States? I guarantee you, brother, you're digging in the trash trying to find gold. And that's where a lot of you young dudes mess up. You dig in the trash looking for something good, but all you're going to find is trash as long as you in there. But let's continue with the video.
About, oh, come through here and run through women. And I think the misconception was, whenever I had the video where the woman said that she would kiss me right away, and I was like, oh, come get your passport. I'm not saying, oh, come through here and just run through women. In my country,
bruh, your channel is designed around running through Brazilian women. Do you not listen to yourself? Do you not know what you're talking about? Let's get back into the video.
Women do not behave the same way. And it's not that women in Brazil behave a bad way. If they behaved badly, I wouldn't have came down here. I really love the way how Brazilian women act. And the fact that Brazilian women don't withhold affection for men, and they're not afraid to make themselves vulnerable, I think
there's plenty of women who embrace all of what you're saying, bruh. Here in the United States, my dude, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, bruh? Like, what are you really looking for in life? So in life, all you want to do is just to be known for the guy that had sex with a whole lot of females? Is that what you want? That's how your legacy is gonna be? This is what you want to pass down to your kids? Your kids gonna hear, oh yeah, daddy had sex with hundreds of thousands of girls. It wasn't no problem. Bruh, no. That junk ain't cool at all. That shit gets old. That shit is old. And I understand that you're 23. But dude, you literally had people on YouTube telling you that you were tripping. You literally called me a hater in the comments. Said that I was a hater as well. When all I'm doing is pointing out the nonsense and the stuff that you spew, my dude. Like, what type of crap is that? It's like if you got a whole lot of people telling you that what you're saying is bullshit, you're not going to actually take it in consideration that maybe it probably is some bullshit, and maybe there's some changes that I need to make. You know, everybody's not hating on you just because, and this is the problem with this young generation right now, just because a person will critique you or even don't like what you're doing doesn't mean they are a hater. That is not what that is. Do you want fake love from everybody? You want people to act like they like you, they love you, and they really don't? You better appreciate the people that's gonna keep it real with y'all. But let's get back into the video.
It's very valuable to American men, and a lot of American men that are looking for serious relationships. That I think that's beneficial. I don't think that a man gets any benefits out of a woman not even wanting to kiss him, but she claims that she likes him, and that's very.
Bruh, you're talking about relationships now. Your content is not revolved around relationships. It's revolved around relations. My dude, this is all you talk about. So now you're gonna just really contradict yourself on camera and just make yourself look even more stupid. You're better off saying that, yeah, I was wrong. I should have listened to people, you know, that was trying to tell me. There was many of people, even people on your live stream that was telling you that you're tripping, bruh. Like, that ain't where it's at, you know? You call yourself the Passport Bros, but you are literally just going over there for sex tourism. You remember earlier in the video, he said that that's not what he's trying to promote. He's not trying to promote sex tourism, but he's lying. But let's get back into this video.
Common in my country, and that's not common in Brazil. And that was my whole point of me promoting it. But I would never promote any of those things because I love Brazil.
And you just contradicted yourself. Right now, let's rewind that back, people. Let's listen to what this idiot just said.
She likes him, and that's very common in my country, and that's not common in Brazil. And that was my whole point of me promoting that.
That was his point for him promoting that.
But I would never promote any of those things.
But I never would promote any of those things. Like, what are you talking about?
I love Brazil. I didn't want to have.
Like, what are you talking about, bruh? Like, why or what is the game, my dude? Like, what is the game? Why do you have to play? Like, you don't have to play, bruh. Like, we know what the deal is. We know what it is with you, bruh. Like, ain't nobody stupid. You think people are stupid? They not up on people like you? Like, homie, you're 23, dude. You know nothing. You know zero. And I'm not just trying to just shit on you because of your age, because there is a lot of people that is your age that just does not have your type of mindset. And I don't understand why you feel like you gotta lie about sex tourism, my guy. That is what you're doing. Sex tourism. If you're flying to other countries and all you can really just sit up here and talk about is the women and this and that and this and that, you are promoting sex tourism, my guy. You admitted to me in your comment section that you paid $200 for escorts. You admitted it to me, my guy. So why do you gotta lie? Why lie? And here is proof that he is lying. He want to talk about how he don't promote sex tourism, Well, let's listen to what he had to say when he was in the mall in Brazil.
It is a deterrent for a lot of chicks if you don't know Spanish. For example, when I was approaching a chick a minute ago, she rolled her eyes at me.
Yeah, she gave you the American woman treatment, huh? She rolled her eyes at you. But let's go.
I told her I speak English and Portuguese, but not Spanish. And I asked her why she rolled her eyes. She was like, because you don't understand or some shit like that. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of Americans.
You hear him? There's a lot of us. A lot of American. Now let's listen to the rest.
There's a lot of us. There's a lot of Americans, sex tourists. It is a...
You hear that, people? While Auston Holleman is trying to cop a plea with Brazil, he is continuously lying to you people. And it's almost to the point where you gotta really just sit back, Auston. You gotta really just sit back and really view yourself from the lens of other people and ask yourself, is what you doing is right? You're literally trying to cop a plea, make excuses. Stop making excuses. Own up to your bullshit. Own up to your fuckery, because you heard it, people. He lied. He referred to himself as a sex tourist. Right out of his mouth. Nobody got to put that jacket on him. He admitted it himself. So don't try to sit up here and try to cop a plea with Brazil now, Auston, because you got exposed. You know? And I'm going to go ahead and end the video right there. It's the Gold Mike Podcast, where the mic is gold, and this is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and I'm out. See, I told you guys about this goofy dude.